Welcome back to the case profile.
It's time to begin our trial.
So we have set skills,
which we don't have any right now, but we'll get more later. We can look over our truth bullets if we want to see what we have already, but since we just kind of investigated, I think it's fresh in our memories the different things that we've looked
and
at.
if not, go back and rewatch the episode, like, comment, subscribe, tell me everything you really love about our faces.
And then watch it another like 5 times or so, just for kicks.
And then kiss your favorite OC.
Perfect.
Alright, we're heading into the trial.
Here we go. Alright. Trial start.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
Awesome, so this will help us out.
What? Excuse me?
Right. And then Monavy's just kind of hanging out there.
You will present
But
your
it's
arguments
Rip and
for who the
pepperoni,
killer
dear fat
is,
man.
and vote for who done it.
Okay.
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Also known as game
Such
over.
a cruel
Yep.
rule.
Before we begin, I'd like to confirm one thing. Is there really a killer among us?
Most definitely.
All right,
There's
at
no
least that
doubt
got
the
that,
blackened is
question
lurking
out of the way.
among
Yeah.
you. Such a sad state of affairs.
And I don't
isn't it?
think he ever lied in the first
By the
game.
way,
So I
No.
think we
class
can
trial is gonna
we
be
can trust it.
100%
I know he
fair.
deceived, but he
So
never
there's no
outright
need
lied to anybody. He
worry.
always gave the truth.
Yep. Even if it was like a partial truth, it never
Right.
It was never
I'm the type
anything
who
like
hates
a direct lie.
favoritism and prejudice. Well, not as much as I hate Monami, of course.
That's your sister.
Much?
Now, let's begin.
You're telling us to begin, but what are we supposed to do?
Holy crap, that's the first time I've actually heard her talk all the way through a sentence. I really can do her voice.
Yeah, you absolutely nailed it. That's what I was talking about earlier.
Settle this with our fists.
With our fists.
Were you even listening to the rules?
And you can do him pretty good, too.
He
Didn't
is
that
surprisingly
Byakuya bastard
nasally.
get killed in the dining hall? Huh? Then everyone there is a fucking suspect.
Yeah. What you're really trying to say is that you're not the killer, right?
No shit. You guys went off on your own and started killing each other. This has nothing to do with me.
Well,
What is that?
except that you die if we don't get the right person. So good
Anyway.
thinking there.
Why don't we try talking about the most pressing issue on our minds? The most pressing issue on our minds? Where we found the body. Very strange to find a body underneath the table.
Then, let's start with that mystery.
The reason why Byakuya's body was discarded under the table, we can start with that, but ultimately we need to find out who murdered him. If we can't do that, we all die.
Yep. Kind of a
No,
downside.
thinking about if is a waste of time. We have to do this, no matter what. So the
Okay.
class trial is finally started. From this point, I would prove a simple tutorial is everything important moment. I'm sorry, but please excuse my ear-tearing rudeness. Who are you? It is I, tutorial. You will engage in a number of non-stop debates.
Okay.
During these discussions, all of your classmates will speak one after another without any breaks. This will reveal any lies or mistakes contained in the statements. This means you have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Out of all the truth bullets you find during your investigation, only the relevant ones will load into the truth cylinder. Use the left stick to move the reticle and then fire with the triangle.
Basically, yeah, you gotta cycle through to find the bullet you want to fire, and then you have to actually aim it at the text box.
Got it.
That'll show up. And you don't have to worry too much about the
Words.
time constraints because it loops.
Oh,
so it'll
cool.
go through like people saying stuff, then you'll think a little bit, that'll loop back again to give you another shot.
Gotcha. Play close and attention to each character's statements and their truth bullets blast right at once. Note that if you run out of time, you'll automatically fail, so please be careful. If you press the start button during these arguments, you can review the controls. Then good luck and have fun.
Wow, they don't tell you that it's gonna loop again. So
Yeah.
all right, so let's see what they say first. So
Knife,
nice.
bloodstain.
Okay. So this gives us a chance to see what bullets we have available.
Okay.
Why was Byakuya's body in a place like that?
Okay. And then left stick, let's check through the bullets just to make sure we know.
At the very back of the dining hall.
Well, never mind.
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
Yeah, that's probably our best shot.
It'll give us several orange ones, and we gotta think of which one's the best one to choose from.
They They tried to delay its discovery!
Right.
Like a dog burying a bone!
Alright, she's having a good time. Okay.
I definitely think they moved, because he's too big, they moved the table over him. So they said they wanted to hide the body, which was the only
Okay.
green. That was the only text that appeared.
There was one other, but I think yeah, that's the
Why
one.
was
So then
Byakuya's body?
see if can you change the bullet?
Place like
Oh,
that.
left. Oh, never mind.
His body was underneath the table.
Alright, so you gotta point at it when it gets to it, and then press the button. I think it's the
After the
triangle
killer murdered
button. I don't
Byakuya.
remember what it was. So it
They
was
probably
when he was
moved the
talking.
body there.
Oh, I guess it's not that bullet.
Huh? What does that even mean? That has nothing to do with what I was saying, right?
Crap.
It seems I made a mistake. Let's try this about one more time.
Okay. I gotta think, how do we
Why
change the
was
bullet?
Byakuya's
I
body?
guess let's try pressing button.
Oh.
Okay.
Place like that.
Alright.
His body was underneath the table at the very back of the dining hall.
After the killer
I know
murdered
they want to be like
Byakuya,
forgiving with the how slow the
they
text
probably
is.
moved the body there.
Awesome.
No, that's wrong.
Wrong. Objection.
Overrule. Break.
Okay.
No, I don't think the killer moved the body.
Whoa, we have a voice?
Yeah.
Huh? Why?
So we are a character. We're not like a
remember.
nameless face.
we are a
We are a
person.
character. I promise.
Though there was a lot of blood everywhere, there was no sign the killer actually dragged the body through.
Yeah, there would be marks of
So
dragging it.
that's why
Right.
you think it's impossible that the killer moved the body. I see. I get your point.
And here I thought I had a genius idea.
Too bad you're so stupid and boring and unpopular. Your life is meaningless.
What a mega bitch.
I respond better to praise, you know.
But if the killer didn't move the body, why was it under the table?
Byakuya was probably killed under the table.
What? You think he was killed under the table?
Yeah, that's kind of what I said.
But was he killed under the
Reasons
table?
unknown. And
He might be killed under the table.
shortly
Are you sure he was
thereafter,
killed under the table?
he found his body under the table.
That does make sense, but why did he go under the table?
Obviously, he was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude was always a big jokester.
Yeah.
Always a
The
jokester.
hell he
Quite the
was?
jokester,
You
indeed.
seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was?
He was probably too busy,
He
like,
found
on
his
the
body
food.
out and dove under the table.
It's a blackout, not an earthquake. Just because the power went out doesn't mean he'd dive under the table.
The
Well,
reason why is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party. Don't you think?
okay.
Okay. The reason Byakuya dove under the table. If it is connected with what Byakuya was doing during the party, then...
Alright. What evidence do you think is going to help us out?
what was the question again?
The question was, why would he dive under the table? And it was talking about why he was doing what he did at the party. So what was like his reasoning for all this stuff at the party? Because they're saying, like, why did he dive under the table? Why didn't he just, like, freak out with the rest of everybody?
Oh, the note. That's right. Okay, where are you?
I'll be careful not to give too much stuff away.
No,
To
that's
take away
fair.
the
It
experience.
was weird
Yep.
wording.
Good thinking, though. This... Oh, did it not do a voice?
I was staring. Looks like I made a fool of myself. Okay, the reason Byakuya dove under the table, if it's connected with what Byakuya was doing during the party, then it's probably... I think it was the knife, then. Because he was checking for weapons. Or...
Okay. Well... You see how the first one's super forgiving. That bar on the top right,
Yeah.
that little
Taking
chunk was
damage.
what we were with the damage that we took. So it's really not a lot at stake.
Be careful. Pretty dishes count. I think it's the knife or it's the goggles. He has the goggles, so he was searching underneath them. So I'm gonna go with the goggles.
Okay, let's give it a shot. Oh, no, she doesn't like that either. All right. See, it doesn't really take that much.
Yeah,
So-
but it's just weird how it's phrased. Now
It is weird how they're phrased, and I don't.
Knife.
Let's try.
I can prove it with
Oh,
Okay, so that's my first guess, but I'm like that. How would you
It
know the knife
seemed-
was there?
Yeah, it's one of those things that sometimes these adventure, like, games do.
Right.
Where it's hard to say.
Adventure logic.
Yeah,
Knife?
adventure logic.
Oh, you mean that thing that obviously screams, "I am the murder weapon"?
Byakuya
Thanks,
probably noticed
Ibuki.
the knife was hidden there.
I think I found a new ringtone. I am a murder weapon.
Oh god, that'd be awesome. So get it to him. He moved under the table.
Particularly sensitive to the presence of dangerous items, so I cannot deny that possibility.
It's interesting if you see right there. What are you covering up underneath your scarf there, buddy?
Oh, that is the same color.
But how did you notice that there was a knife under the table?
If he knew beforehand, he probably would have done something about it before the blackout, right? Then, instead of knowing about it beforehand, maybe he saw it right at that moment. Like, for example, he might have seen someone trying to take the knife out from under the table.
No, that's not possible.
No, it's impossible.
You seem rather confident about that.
Bitch.
Of course. I have proof to back me up.
This is almost like a real trial.
Ooh, he's having the time of his life.
During the previous statement, there was only one weak spot. But from this point on, there will be various weak spots standing in your way. No matter how many weak spots there are, there will only be one lie or condition in the debate at a time. This means there will always be false weak spots. If you shoot false weak spots with the truth bullet, not only will you fail to refute what was said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. If you influence gauges, you'll fail, so please be careful. You'll only rely on your own logic to determine which of these weak spots actually lie or mistakes. So if you concentrate by holding down the RB button, you can progress the argument slowly. Please use your whatever you feel like and stay mental.
So RB is basically bullet time if you want
Right.
like more time to actually set up your shot.
However, if you consume the focus gauge, so please be careful. If
That's
you
the blue resource bar. It regenerates.
Good luck, have fun in the murder.
Okay, so basically we're saying there are multiple. There are going to
Right.
be multiple orange things. And okay, so let's look through and see which
Knife, AC timer.
one. Okay.
I'm sure Byakuya ducked under the table during the blackout.
Okay.
That sounds correct.
No,
Okay.
it's not correct.
If that's the case, during the blackout, Mr. Ham-Hands must have seen the killer take the knife.
Okay.
But how is
But
what
it
they're
was
saying.
super pitch black.
Yep.
It was so dark I couldn't see my food.
Byakuya couldn't see in the dark either.
No, that's wrong.
Boom.
Excellent work.
I knew that was like as soon as they're like, how did he know? It's like goggles.
No,
Yep.
Byakuya was probably the only one who was able to see in the dark.
Why do you say that?
He was using those night vision goggles we found under the table. He could have seen what was happening.
So,
Ah,
you saying
there was an open
Byakuya
case
was the
and
one who
everything.
used those night vision goggles?
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
Your reasoning is out of focus.
Alrighty, mini game number 2.
What?
No, that's obviously wrong. It should be the other way around.
Other way around?
Seriously? The killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya.
Alright, so
Were you surprised?
objection.
Just between you and me, I was also surprised. Who are you?
Narrator,
kidding.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry. Now then, what kind of argument surfaces? You will be going in a one-on-one debate called a rebuttal showdown. In this mode, you have to counter the other person's claim, draw out their weak spots, and argue against them. Please counter the other person's remarks with the left stick. Based on the shape of the remark, it's important to know whether to cut vertically, sideways, or diagonally. Based on that, you can screw the debate mood to your advantage. On the other hand, you may ignore the other person's remarks and skew towards their advantage.
Okay.
There's a sharpness counter. There's a number of times you can cut remarks during the round of the debate. You will lose counts of sharpness even if you miss, so you be very careful.
So you ready to play Fruit Ninja Argument Edition?
That's why you recommended using the mouse, right?
I don't remember. I think it should still
These
work.
can, when it happens, they'll end up divulging some weak spots. You can normally cut remarks and contain the weak spots. Instead, you'll skew the mood by the other party's advantage. Plus, it'd be very big. Like regular debate, please refute any weak spots with the Y button.
Okay.
Of course, you won't have to correct the truth blade. you will not be able to cut the punishment mark. Huh? What's the truth blade? I am terribly sorry. It appears that there's been a delay in your Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
Blah 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 blah.
Okay, so basically here's what's gonna happen. It'll be slash 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 slash, and then boom, big statement comes up, and that's when you actually press the
Y button.
The Y button in
Okay.
order to say that wrong. But otherwise, choosing the right thing works the same as the truth.
So
blades.
essentially, that whole like paragraph they talked about was just changing the name because it sounded cooler.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
All right.
Good luck and have fun. Okay.
So I think you want to slash perpendicular to it, so you can go through it. So then,
If you just use common sense. The killer
so
obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
so you gotta slash each of those.
Okay.
So, and then mash.
What?
It's okay. We'll get to try again. Okay.
If you just
So
use
you gotta
common
slash
sense,
each of them.
The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
Advantage.
Where's your proof that the killer used them?
Okay.
Because if they used night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality, that's what
You gotta
the show
slash
was
every one of
about,
them.
but
So it's basically
killers
slash
often
slash
use
slash slash
night
slash. Oh,
Oh,
and
shit.
then the bottom is when you use that.
Okay. Yeah, this is so weird because
It is weird little mini game. So, Fruit Ninja,
If you
Fruit
just use
Ninja.
common, the killer
slash-
obviously used those night. That's gotta be it.
Okay, and then advance. We go to
Where's
stage
your proof
2.
that the killer used them?
Because if they
And
used
slash,
night vision, then they could have killed
slash,
Byakuya even in the dark.
Slash, slash,
In reality,
slash,
some of those goggles were planned in
slash,
advance. The killer brought them to the
slash,
crime scene.
and truth one.
Allow me to cut through
okay.
those
That's
words.
it's
It
weird to
is-
tell where you slash from because like sometimes they'll be right where you think you can go down, but you have to go side. Which is weird.
It's some goofy mini games. They do this. They did this in the first one. I feel like I like these ones better than the first
Yeah.
ones.
Definitely. But why?
Inside the Duralumin case Byakuya had with him during the party.
In the
She
party.
found a smaller case for storing the night vision goggles.
Which means we can assume that the night vision goggles were kept inside that Duralumin case as well. Woohoo! I said assume! Ibuki never uses such clever language.
Assume is clever language. You have low
Byakuya was the
standards,
only
my friend.
one who could have taken the night vision goggles out of the case, since he was carrying it around before the blackout in the first place.
I see. When you put it like that, it makes sense.
Then
Yeah, eat
was
shit,
that
Mario.
knife inside the case too? If there were night vision goggles inside, it wouldn't be weird for a knife to be in there too.
Tape.
It would be weird.
Yep.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh,
Frap,
no,
stop
no,
working. Oh god. Oh god.
Okay.
Close program.
Technical difficulties. Fortunately, it'll pause so we can jump back into it.
Bees. Okay.
All right. We in?
On.
Okay. We're back. We're back.
The knife was brought in the beryllium case along with the night vision goggles too. Press for syncing. No, that's not possible. Press for syncing. The knife was holding the beryllium hull before the party even started. Should be able to prove it with the duct tape.
All right. It had the same paint, same glow in the dark paint on it.
Duct
Dun,
tape
dun, dun.
left under the table where the body was found.
Okay.
Duct tape. They probably hid the knife by duct taping it to the underside
With
of
the
the
glow in the dark green shit.
Oh, so that's why we found duct tape there.
Though Byakuya was thorough, even he couldn't have noticed a weapon taped to the underside of the table.
Yeah, I
Way
mean,
off topic.
he probably
Yeah.
should have. There's only
Why
so
was
many places to
Byakuya
hide
acting
something.
So paranoid. Not only did he bring a self-defense kit, but he had to.
That's
No, you're good.
He went above and beyond, being a little cautious.
Now that you mention it,
Oh,
that applies to
okay.
the
So
dangerous
this
items
is
he
where
confiscated
The
as
letter
well.
comes into play because he knew
Yeah.
something was going to
It's
happen.
one thing to be a little cautious, but performing a body check is a bit much.
He probably knew. Someone was planning to commit a murder.
Are you saying he predicted the murder? Could it be? Was he also in possession of the all-seeing eye?
You
Oh.
think so too, right,
Our
Hajime?
Chunibyo friend is so cute.
Mm-hmm. He was possibly murder would occur, and that's because of the note that says a murder would occur.
I can
Alright.
prove it with this.
I love the little like
Everyone,
cut-ins.
Yeah.
can you please take a look at this?
Wait, we brought it with us? Oh, okay.
the hell is this? Hajime and I found this in Byakuya's cottage.
While
It
we were
looks like
fucking.
a threatening letter someone sent to him.
Oh
That's a
baby, oh
side
baby,
note.
oh baby. Hey, letter.
So, who's the someone?
Nobody besides Monokuma would write such a dumb, threatening letter like that.
Wasn't me.
Are you sure?
The only lies I tell are friendly lies.
Okay
Still
then.
lie.
Doesn't matter who wrote it yet. So, Byakuya became paranoid because of this threatening letter?
He probably decided to throw a party because of the letter. What do
Yeah.
you mean? By gathering everyone
So
in
it
one
sounds
place,
like so
he
far
tried to
we're
create a
pretty much
situation
on the
where
nose with
everyone
all our
has
predictions as
something.
far as what happened.
In doing so, he tried
We'll
to
just
put
have to
the
figure
writer
out
in
some
the
more stuff as
situation, but the letter
things
might
go
have been
on.
just a little prank.
Most trials go like this, where it's like answering one question at a time in order to piece the things together.
And then you'll finally figure out who it is.
Yeah.
Right.
And they're actually really good about this, where it's not obvious at first, but it leads along in the way that it becomes like, oh, that's cool, and oh, that's cool too.
Okay, that's questions that they planned out but they didn't address.
Should have told us you received
Kind of, but it does things in a pretty clever way.
Right.
We'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see.
he would have panicked. Byakuya probably knew that too.
So, he tried to do something about it without
Aw.
telling anyone?
Our fat guy was such a hero.
Strong sense of responsibility.
Bless his poor soul.
over his undoing.
His poor fat soul.
Yeah.
Screw
Let
that
him.
noise. Who the
Let
hell
him.
wrote that letter?
Bleh, may he rest in Kentucky Fried Heaven.
Well,
I do say the colonels happen to have a friend around who has similar tastes.
Absolutely. Killer.
He's really kind of shocked by that, but his statement seems like he's innocent. Is it really one of us? Who is it? Among us, who's at the table who killed Byakuya?
Enough already! Show yourself, you coward!
Uh-huh.
If they were willing to come forward, they never would have committed a murder in the first place.
Still can't believe it.
Someone in his room killed Byakuya. There's no way I could believe that yet.
Pardon me. Can I say something, please?
What is it, Miss Sonia?
I regret that I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles. If Byakuya was indeed wearing those goggles, how did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
You're right. They wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles.
Right, because we knew where everybody
But if
was.
the murderer had the goggles when they took the knife,
So
then how
they
did Byakuya see them?
weren't under the table
Even
at
if the
time.
knife bore
Right.
some sort of mark, it would have been difficult to see it in that darkness.
He used a mark because the mark, the killer, was able to get the knife from under the table with his hands, glowing paint.
I see. What if the glowing paint was the mark? With that, you'd be able to get the knife even in the dark. In actuality, the knife we found under the table and the duct tape stuck to the underside of the table were both marked with glowing paint.
Does that mean the killer painted them in advance? But painting them with glowing paint? It's as if they knew the blackout was going to happen. They had to have already known. That's why they used the glowing paint as a mark. Which means whoever set up the blackout is the killer.
Which
That seals
we
it.
totally didn't know ahead of
Killer
time.
is
Right.
whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker. Which means it was you, Peko Pekoyama!
Peko killed poor Byakuya? Was this island not
So intense.
Ibuki intensifies. I totally ruined that.
Oh, I guess she's not.
Man,
Yes, no, yes.
Akane is the best detective ever.
Reach the circuit breaker in the office.
I don't care about a technicality like that. Peko's the one who tripped the breaker and caused the blackout.
Was it blackouts? Is that really what happened? After the debate, blue-colored weak spots will start appearing. If you call weak spots you've seen up until now argue spots, the blue-colored weak spots will be called agree spots. When shooting agree spots with true bullets, you need to flip your way of thinking. Instead of arguing that the other person's testimony lies or mistake, please fire the truth bullet and prove that the other person's testimony is correct.
So yeah, basically the ones before were if you're saying, oh, that's
Yellow.
wrong, and then if you see blue, then you can fire a bullet that says, oh,
Yeah.
this is my proof to back up this person's claim.
Infer, it's best argue or agree based on what you debate. You press the start button.
All right. So probably we're going to be looking for a blue one in this case.
Right.
And
So they're saying that they can't reach.
yeah, that she can't reach the one. Terotero's, he was talking about the kitchen.
Right. Then
Shaki's was outside. Nekomaru's was shit. Nekomaru's was the poop.
right.
Huh? Why is it impossible?
Because I was not in the office. Not even before the blackout.
I agree with that.
Hey, you discovered it. Where was Peko Peko?
She was a poopa poopin'.
She was a poopa poopa.
No, I think Peko is telling the truth.
Don't tell me you're crushing on Peko.
It's nothing like that at all. Nekomaru's account is actually Peko's alibi.
Surprise.
It's true. Someone was occupying the bathroom for a long time shortly after the
I
party,
love
and it
this
was
exchange
finally
that's about
cleared
to
up
happen.
after Byakuya's
So
body
look
was
forward to
discovered.
it, I suppose.
Then the person who was in the bathroom that whole time was actually...
Everyone else besides Peko was in the dining hall after the party started.
I see. So there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Peko.
I guess that would be true.
You locked yourself in the commode? You should have said so earlier.
There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, you're so insensitive.
If she locked herself in the bathroom for that long, there's no doubt. Shit. Oh, there's no way
God
she'd
bless
admit it.
Nekomaru.
There's no way she'd admit she was taking a shit.
Hey, weren't you guys taught any basic manners? Or were you
Jesus.
raised in a locker room?
Thank you, Nekomaru.
I'm sorry.
I was raised in.
It's fine. How about we stop talking about this and move on to something else?
Don't worry. The smell wasn't bad.
Oh Jesus.
Right
Right.
after you, so you can trust me.
I said it's fine.
But still,
Blush.
you were in the bathroom for a really long time. Did you get food poisoning or something?
As soon as I stepped into the office, I felt this sudden rush of pain in my stomach. Because of that, I was unable to leave the bathroom, including when the blackout.
Well, that's some serious food poisoning.
It must have scared the shit out of her.
Hey!
How did it feel to do your business in the dark? Did you
Oh,
get
God damn it,
excited?
Teroteru.
Seriously, stop it. Your stomach pain. Was that really just a coincidence?
Hey, what's the deal? Don't butt into other people's business, especially if you didn't do any investigating.
I'm only butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element.
Stop
The two Sundays,
nonsense.
button
Just
heads,
what do you mean by
And button my heart.
and button hearts.
What I mean
Baka.
is it possible someone slipped her some laxatives?
Laxatives?
If so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think?
I see. That might have happened.
Goodness. Okay. So, what are we looking for? We're looking for something that has to do with laxatives.
It would have to be party dishes, but she didn't
Did
eat.
you eat anything weird?
No, she took food with her.
Oh, right,
I
right,
don't
right.
remember eating anything weird.
Now that you mention it, you brought food to the office, right?
Alright.
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
Because it was just her and a
There might have been some
kind.
laxatives in it, don't you think?
No, it was the dishes. They're probably.
Cook the food, how suspicious!
I wouldn't do anything like that. Laxatives would ruin the taste.
Oh.
Crap.
No.
It's okay. See how it regenerated those?
Right.
We have, like,
Anything weird?
we have plenty of that, and we have plenty of time too.
I don't remember eating anything weird.
Ah.
Now that you mention it,
What were you thinking?
you brought food to the office, right?
The food went bad.
Just
Okay.
a little
Well,
bit from the dining
let's see all the things first.
Right.
There might have
So
been
just
some
in case we run
laxatives in
into
it, don't you think?
So that way it'll just move around once.
Right.
I think that's usually it's a good strategy to let it move once, just in case like
Laxatives would ruin the taste.
one would. Okay, so that was the last one. Okay.
So it's either the dishes are bad, it was the food, but it's not ruin the taste, the laxatives. So I want to say the AC timer for ruining the taste, because the food probably wasn't at a holding temperature after it was prepared.
Okay. Let's go with that. But just for me, can we like loop through the
party dishes,
bullets?
knife,
I don't remember
AC
anything
timer,
weird.
night vision goggles, embarrassing
Now
clothes.
that
Okay,
you
so
mention
that's
it.
all we got.
You brought food to the office, right?
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious.
I wouldn't do anything like that. Laxatives would ruin the taste.
All right. So
So it wasn't that. So I would say it's dishes on.
the first thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's give it a shot.
Did you eat anything?
Literally.
That's not funny.
Remember eating
That's
anything
not
weird?
a good joke. I don't. This is life and
Now that
death
you
right now.
mention it.
Let's see.
You brought food to the office, right?
Okay.
Just a little bit from the dining hall.
I'm gonna also try to dial that slow down.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
So
No,
now you
that's
see it's.
wrong.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna recharge. But we got the right one. Nice. Or you got the right one.
Haha.
It's impossible that laxatives were slipped into the food in the dining hall. Because Pekka wasn't the only one who ate that food. Akane ate some of it too.
If the food had laxatives in it, I'm pretty sure Akane would have had stomach
Especially with
issues
how
as well.
much.
I feel
Alright.
totally fine. Like I said, the dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird accusations.
That's right. I totally forgot about that angle. She just ate like crazy.
Fuyuhiko should
Or she
apologize,
immediately
not
jumped
you.
in.
He's
Yeah.
the one who made the laxative accusation.
What the fuck did you say, bitch?
Whoa.
This bickering.
Let's just dismiss Pecco's stomachache as a coincidence and go back to discussing the blackout.
She's so angry back there. Hello.
Yeah. We
Yeah,
already
she's
know
just
that,
hanging
you
out.
trashy skank. You don't have to tell us.
Whoa now.
Trashy skank.
This murder happened during the blackout. Then the blackout itself is actually important, so we need to make it clear how the blackout occurred. You mentioned the ironing of the irons. Let's see. Irons in the storage room tablecloth, Teruteru's account. Teruteru's
And
account.
I think there's more than this just on there.
Okay.
The breaker, and how did they do it?
Tablecloth, Teruteru.
Oh, I guess it really was just the five. Okay.
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
No. That's
Maybe they used a remote control.
no. Those were set.
They probably messed with the breaker.
No, wouldn't be that one.
It does
There's
not
other
have
reach
to be
of
the breaker.
everybody as far as we know.
Right.
They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters. Or maybe they caused a power surge?
What? Was that not fast enough?
Yeah, I think you
I
missed it.
bet it's really Monokuma's fault.
We might want to do this idea where we let it go through once.
Right.
Okay, just had to get that in there.
Okay.
Not sure.
I should just let it go through, but I just.
Okay. So which one of those do you think it's going to be?
I think it's because you mentioned that there were 3 on irons. You brought up the good point of that could have been a way to break the circuit breaker, because that's the gerbil thing isn't going to be true, but having someone come in to a room that no one knew about and then had multiple things, and the murderer also knew about the storage closet because he had the blood stains in there.
Oh, right. Because we found the
Right.
tablecloth.
So irons in the storage room.
If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Did they throw a
I wonder if
stone
there's
and hit it?
Oh, I didn't notice on the right-hand side how it has the
Yeah.
start to finish. Okay. Use your remote control. Messed with the breaker. Oh, the breaker's a thing in the office.
Shit, that's right.
Very good.
Crap.
Okay.
Okay.
Who tripped the breaker, and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Bop you on the
Did
head.
they throw a
It's like the
stone and
least
hit it?
threatening thing she said in
Right.
the entire game.
Maybe they used a remote control.
So not a remote control.
Probably messed
That's
with the
breaker,
breaker.
which is different than
It
Yeah,
does not
then
have to be the
a way to
breaker.
trip it.
They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
there was one more after. You don't know what it was?
No.
Okay.
Who tripped the breaker, and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
Yes.
Maybe they used a remote control.
Totally.
They got a remote. They got a drone. Somebody found a drone and
It
brought
does
it in.
not have to be the breaker. They may have
So not
tampered with
that
the
one.
power supply and transmitters.
Or maybe they caused a power surge?
That's the one.
I agree with that.
Power surge.
Power surge. Yeah, I guess I messed that up because I was too busy going. Oh damn! I missed it.
Nah, you're good. You're good.
Of course, that's not a coincidence.
There's always time.
Someone caused it.
Which is why those 3 irons were arranged to cause the blackout.
When you found them right after the blackout, the irons were still on, right?
So by leaving those irons on in the storage room, they deliberately caused a power surge.
I was gonna learn all this one as like a guide thing.
Hey, nice. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's part of it
It
too.
seems that's how the killer caused the blackout.
Blackout.
Stupid fool!
Oh, apparently you didn't like that.
Metal Gear. All right, it's time to slash.
Let me
All right.
speak too.
It's time to
You say
do.
the irons in the storage room.
Used to trigger the blackout.
Blackout? That's inexcusable!
Dude.
Chill the fuck out. All right, rebuttal showdown. AC timer, knife using gauze, storage tablecloth.
If the irons in the storage room caused the blackout,
Oh, that's
then
right.
for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way to the storage room? And that means everyone who was in the dive when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
I can't back down.
Alright. Tap it. Alright.
Fuck you.
Nice. Advance.
No, just because people were in the dining hall doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to cause the irons, and the killer had to go into the storage room and turn on the iron. Now do you intend to take back what you said?
We're responsible for the blackout, but they shouldn't be the only reason.
People in the dining hall weren't able to shoot the irons, and the killer had to go to the storage room
that was an
and
orange
turn
one.
on the iron.
Oh,
We missed
Now
it.
do you intend to take back what you said?
gotcha.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able to shoot the irons caused the blackout.
It's not even an answer. But
Do you want a
People in the
hint
dining
or
hall
not?
weren't able to cause the
AC
blackout.
timer.
If the irons caused the black, then the killer had to go to the storage room before that and turn on the iron. Now do you intend to take back what you said?
Pause.
Okay. This
Want
part.
to know.
I guess it's because I can't
Because
read.
it's kind of tricky with this one. But it's basically we're trying to somehow say that it wasn't the irons that directly caused the blackout.
It was the AC system, wasn't it? Because it was set to a specific time that would have.
Let's try it.
The people in the dining hall weren't able to cause the blackout. If the irons caused the blackout,
Yep.
Allow me to cut through
Yep.
those words.
I knew there was something up with the AC.
Mm-hmm. Because they reference it in 2 different rooms.
Right.
That's all
Just
they
one
consistent.
reason the blackout occurred, but they weren't the direct trigger. The
Trigger
direct
warning!
Trigger was when the air conditioners in the dining hall and office clicked on.
air conditioner.
The timers for both air conditioners were set to 11:30 p.m.
But how would they know that that would be enough power?
Mr. Ham died around that time too.
They'll actually talk about that. I
Cool.
think right
I
here.
see. When the timers activated the air conditioners, the breaker was tripped and caused a
Not to
blackout.
spoil anything.
I see. I understand. Indubitably.
All right. I guess kind of.
Probably check the old building's energy
Mm.
and use the irons to nearly max it out. So once they set the air conditioner's timers, they just had to wait until they started up on their own.
Yeah, so the irons basically made it
Even if
almost
Pepper was in
there,
the
so we would
office,
just need the
it still would have been
ACs to click on in
possible
order
to cause
to
a
actually
blackout.
send it over the edge.
Sonia,
Regarding the energy.
Indubitably.
Indubitably. The last word I would expect the big coach guy to say.
Right.
Is she right?
Dude, he should have brought popcorn. He's having the time of his life.
You deserve to die 1,000 deaths.
1,000, you say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you know?
Shut up! You guys just stay quiet!
Couldn't have prevented the blackout.
Man,
even if I
Monokuma's got to
wasn't
put her
there.
in her place. Bitch, take that. He's in charge here. You don't question the bear.
You don't.
The
Big Bear.
Time.
How many times do you question the
breaker
bear?
in the office was
Your
built
water
into a
elemental?
high-
I've questioned a bear once and it ended unbearably bad.
Oh
Resetting the
God.
breaker in that
You
darkness
wonderful
would
man.
have been
Thank you.
impossible.
All right,
No matter
would have been
what.
possible no matter what.
Sounds like you don't need to blame yourself.
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we may never actually find them.
I don't like that
It's
smug
all right.
face.
You don't have to worry, because they're just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys.
Jesus.
There's no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all. In the end, hope always wins. That's what I believe.
Best boy intensified.
That's cultish.
What happened to you?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you have been saying this whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us.
Oh, is that so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident. For now,
That is an
we
odd
found
change
out
of
how the
music.
blackout occurred. But the question is, who caused it, right? Anybody could have hid and set the timers for the air conditioners.
He knew a lot.
Setting up the irons in the storage room could have been done before Byakuya set foot in the old building. What a shame. Any one of us is capable of that.
What?
What are you implying?
He's just saying, after all this time,
Jeez.
we still haven't made
Because
any
he's the only one that
progress.
had access to the building.
Huh? Even though we have been arguing for so long?
Fortunately, despite the fact that we've discussed this at length, there's not even one clue that leads to the kill. But that might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer.
You're changing your story again?
So
Anyway, I have an idea about what we all should do at this point.
okay. Well, because Monokuma
Has
already
anyone
said
thought
that
about a
Yeah.
situation like this?
there's definitely a killer.
Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed
Okay.
for believing in others?
Doesn't that mean... Are you saying we should all just give up and die?
Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you.
Is he schizo?
You guys only think there's something wrong with me because there's something wrong with you.
What the fuck?
Suspecting each other like this. There's no way that's healthy behavior. Let's stop this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is.
He found a
We could
loophole.
just die.
I can't stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends.
I don't want to do this either.
Me too. Please, take me home already.
Uh,
I want to go home and eat
best boy, what the fuck, man?
Best boy.
Everyone acts
This
like
is
this.
sketchy as fuck.
Everyone calm down. We're all
Best-
friends, aren't we? There's no way one friend would murder another.
Then why did Byakuya die?
Who cares? Let's just give up already. There are
That's
no
so-
clues that lead to the
That's
killer
so
anyway.
different.
That's wrong.
Because he was talking about, because he was always talking about we're
Hope and, yeah,
hope
friendship.
and we got this and life's good. Okay.
Hold on. That's not him.
Let's continue on and see where it goes.
Did you say something?
That's the same pose that Byakuya makes.
Okay. Let's
Holy
keep,
shit.
Let's keep going. Let's keep
How-
going. Let's keep going.
We've already found a clue that might point to who the killer is.
Clues.
You know who the killer is?
The killer? I don't know. But we do have a clue about a suspicious person. I think.
I see. Then care to tell me, what's this clue you're talking about?
First of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the...
Didn't we already cover that? They used glowing paint as a mark.
No, not that. I mean before that.
How if the killer got close to the table, even if they had the option of relying on the glow in front of the paint in order to do that, they need to be close to the table while it was still dark.
So they have to make their way
Let's
to
try
the table.
examining
Right.
the situation.
No.
My hero's diagram might be useful here.
Okay.
Diagram of where everyone was standing before the blackout, right? Here it is.
You didn't just have that handy.
Okay.
Nagito was the closest. Byakuya.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see what they keep saying. Ah, Okay.
The killers and how they were able to move to the table in the dark. It's clearly shown in the diagram. First, we need to discuss who the killer was able to move the table in the dark. The killer probably used something to help them in the dark.
Okay, so this is a magic pixel mini game. So what's the magic pixel that helped him move in the dark?
It was the goggles, right?
I think Byakuya was using those, right?
Yeah.
So we're thinking, how did the killer find it?
Just record.
Got it.
Why else would they draw it on the map?
The killer must have used the desk lamp to move to that table in the dark.
Desk lamp. I hope you don't mean they turned on a light or something.
There was a blackout. There's no way the killer could have used the desk lamp.
They actually used
Tablecloth.
exactly.
I can prove it with this. They didn't turn the desk lamp on. They used its power cord.
Power cord?
They could have felt their way to that table using the power cord, right? By doing that, the killer was able to move to the table and use the glowing paint to find the knife.
And there's only one person here who could have done that.
This boy. Why?
Person who would have probably done it. Me.
It was me all along.
Whoa. Oh no, it's like the effect.
Oh yeah. Don't worry, your monitor's not dying. I promise.
No, I thought it was like an alternate form of him or something.
It
Oh,
was
okay.
you, wasn't it? Me? Judging from everyone's positions before the blackout, the only person near the power cord was you.
Best boy.
Which means the only one who could have felt their way to the table using the power cord was Nagito.
That's just a coincidence.
His voice seems a little bit different.
It does sound very odd, based on like all the other voices you heard from him before. Because he was voiced
We've
a
had
lot earlier.
we had a lot of right after the murder.
When you,
I see.
yeah, because he drew the short straw and ended up
Right.
having to clean everything.
Weren't you cleaning the dining
And
hall
setting
all
everything up,
morning?
too.
So,
Even
you would have had a chance to hide the knife.
oh
Hey.
shit.
All right, you have a thought.
Okay. Stretch. This
Okay.
isn't the real Bakuya.
Okay.
Imposter.
Okay.
So the reason why I'm saying this is
Okay.
the at the end of the first game they left.
Mhm.
They left the school due to things happening.
Yes.
And they went on, and there's some other canon stuff like that. If this is taking place at the beginning of the semester, that means that they were in a totally different class. This is either before or after the game. So either way, he would either been skinny or he would have been knowledgeable of Monokuma. So
he would have recognized.
yes, and the affluent prodigy thing, no one other than him has acknowledged that.
That's true. He's already said that he's messed with memories, though, so that might be
Right.
something. But that's an interesting take.
That's...
Possibly.
If you factor in the power cord and the time you spent cleaning, you're the only one who could have done it.
Seriously, that's all just a coincidence.
He doesn't believe in coincidences either.
If it was just one coincidence, it'd be fine. But when it's one right after another, I wonder, is something like that even possible?
Could it be? Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose so you could hide the knife under
I'm
the
sorry I
table?
accused your best boy of being the murderer using the gerbils.
Now
It's
that you
okay.
mention it, Nagito did
There's
prepare the
no
job
best boy's
to
gonna be
clean the
happy
dining
this
hall.
time.
How long has he been dead, though? Whoever drops his red mark, blah, 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 blah.
You rigged the drawing, didn't you? That's how you got picked to clean the dining hall, isn't it?
I don't know if you're the killer or not, but regardless, it proves that you're suspicious.
Oh my, that's a sprite.
Right.
That strange speech you made earlier. That was part of your plan, too.
You got us to lower our guard and tried to hide the fact that you did it, didn't you, you motherfucker?
Jesus.
Just admit it already.
He's got a potty mouth.
Nagito, tell me you object to this. Frankly, I don't want to believe it either.
Because you're so important for my human totem.
Investigate it together.
You're the legs beneath my wings.
Say something.
That's a sprite too.
Oh boy.
Ah, shit. Least suspected. And the fact that you were in love with him fucking added to it.
Best boy!
The Ultimates are working together to combat the despair of their friend's death. How wonderful.
Wild card, bitches!
Weird. Those eyes. At the moment, Nagito's eyes, the darkness's eyes, shone brightly as the layers and layers of darkness were folding into each other. As if hope and despair had cruelly mixed together.
Let's cut to the chase. You're correct. It was my doing all along.
What?
I'm the one who hid the knife under the table before the party started. I'm the one who used the power cord to find my way to the table in the dark.
Oh,
And
best
of course,
boy.
I'm the one who caused the blackout. After all, there's no way I'd knowingly whip out a knife in front of everyone. Right.
Is it just me, or...
She's
does
freaking
he
out
seem a
like,
little
I
weird
have
right
to
now?
stand next to this guy? Are we
Oh.
for real right now?
Excuse me?
Have night vision goggles. Because of that, we had ourselves a little scuffle under the table. And, well, you all saw how that played out. With the twist ending like this, I think we can all agree this ended up being a very interesting mystery. Byakuya performed admirably. Just stop it already!
He's the one that set the note too.
What the hell happened to you?
Don't tell me.
Because, yeah, he got to, he set up the cleaning, he set up the knife, he set up the breakers.
Yep.
That's outrageous. There's no way someone like me could ever like you. I understand better than anyone else that the world's
Oh,
too arrogant to have dreams or cling to hope. Too
damn.
to actually try at anything.
Best boy, you were my soulmate.
I loved you.
Yeah, you were the only one who stuck with me this whole time.
Yeah, but he was using that as a disguise too.
Totally the type of guy who spent his childhood killing neighborhood pets.
He seems
Yeah?
like the sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th. Just like me.
That's
Okay.
quite the hobby you
Oh.
have there.
Hence why I thought it was her gonna be the first murder.
Bring it up.
I guess it wasn't entirely unreasonable.
Hey, Nagito. If you were behind all of this, then did you also send that threatening letter?
Well, that was me. It was just
Yep, I did. Sure did.
Nobody else on this island whose handwriting is
Oh, God. Come on, man. Don't sell yourself that short.
I think somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably hoping to find
So
someone
ultimate
who would
murderer.
stop my evil deeds. Well, I bet if that really was my reason, at least some of you would feel sorry for me.
Alright.
Are you making fun of us?
no.
By threatening Byakuya, Nagito was likely able to manipulate his actions.
Yep. How about an old-looking building near the hotel? Well, if there's the cleaning, leave it to me. I'm actually pretty good at it.
In doing so, Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder
That reminds me. Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office.
Well, not only is this room packed with lots of stuff, he had her see cobwebs. I was able. Damn it! So I thought the guy that was Byakuya was actually swapped places with Nagito.
In order to, like, be,
Right.
in order to pretend to be him.
Yeah, and then just kind of fly under the radar,
Hmm.
and then blame someone else.
Oh, I get it. If Echo was guarding the storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the irons.
Threatening letter, along with all your suggestions. It was all a trap to
God damn it, best boy. Why'd you have to go and do this so early in the game?
Huh? What?
I didn't need to rig the drawing for cleaning duty, you know?
If that's true, then how did you conveniently get picked for cleaning duty?
I see. Well, there's no way I'd expect you
So,
to remember it.
what's his talent?
Worthless talent for a worthless human.
He's not really human. Nagito's talent. Luck.
Nagito is the ultimate
Lucky student.
lucky student.
You're the ultimate lucky student. Then, did you?
That's right.
Best
I
boy
just trusted my luck.
just
I
left it up to
trusted I'd get
chance
picked
and
for
said,
cleaning duty.
let's do this
You
shit.
just relied on your luck?
What a
It's not
baller.
just
That's
luck.
fucking brutal.
And
Huh?
it worked.
I left the red mark. For someone called the ultimate lucky student, you didn't seem very lucky right now.
Guess he was
At
luckier
the
than we
time,
thought.
Hajime said I wasn't lucky. But it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why
Sure.
I got picked for cleaning duty. Just... Enough.
That... I don't care about that anymore. More importantly, why did you kill Byakuya? Answer me!
Byakuya was a very capable leader. For someone like him to get killed...
The spare meter is out the chart.
Symbols of hope should use his death as a
Papa
symbol to
Junko would be
shine
proud.
That was my
Whoa.
only motivation.
Spin.
You're not making any sense!
Fine, let's start the damn code already. I'm ready to fucking kill this psycho.
Please, Monokuma! Please, wait!
Huh?
How should I put this?
I love him.
He admitted
What do you
to
say?
it.
He's already confessed, has
I already know that, but there's just something.
This is gonna depend on your math skills. Let's see if you know it.
If it's only a little, then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out.
A math teacher and someone who's dyslexic and can't do math. God damn it.
Enjoy.
For
That's
now,
the only hint I
might
could
I suggest
possibly
you
give
listen
you.
to what she has.
But we know who the killer is.
Simply listening is acceptable. However, I won't allow this to end with mere play. Now then, let us lift the curtain for our bloody spectacle.
White noise will appear to disrupt your reactions. Truth bullets will disappear if they touch these lines. So think of them as obstacles in your debate. Basically, now you gotta play mini golf. There's obstacles in the way. They're not too bad though.
Okay.
You can also, if you shoot the white noise, it like gets rid of the white noise, so you
Gotcha.
can like get rid of it that way. That's why the bullet time will help you out.
Autopsy report.
I think it's strange that
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
You can't use your goddamn
He's already
words.
confessed.
you know,
You can't just.
That bastard
Let's
Nagito
go.
is the one who did it. He killed Byakuya with a knife he hid.
oh, never mind.
Thanks for wasting our time, Skanky Bed!
Then let's prepare to cast our votes.
It's
Alright.
not the knife. She said it was a thin 5mm. But I don't think the knife was that long, was it?
Well, she was saying it was 5 millimeters in width.
What do we got again?
Do you know how many millimeters are in a centimeter, sir?
No.
There are 10
The killer is
millimeters
so
in a centimeter,
obviously Nagito!
and it was 5 millimeters long.
He has already confessed.
You're gonna have to help me out on this one.
Okay, so autopsy report said that the
Nagito is
the
one
knife
who did it.
and
He
you
killed
have to
Byakuya
do.
with a knife
Yep.
he hid.
Right.
So if you look over here and listeners, you'll have to bear with me. This is 5 millimeters.
That
The
might
knife
not be the
was
murder weapon.
pretty
That's what you
big.
wanted to say.
Oh, gotcha.
So like the stab wound was a really small stab wound.
So it
And there were
wasn't-
What the
numerous.
hell are you talking about? It's obvious the knife was the murder weapon.
based on the entry of his on Yakuya's body.
So half a centimeter in diameter
Roughly 5 millimeters
is
in
not
diameter.
is not big enough for that
It's a
knife to
steak
get.
skewer.
And especially because he's pretty big, right? They
Right.
said it was deep enough to go through the lungs. That was not a very big knife.
5 millimeters in diameter? That's like way skinnier than a knife.
Hey, that better be true.
That's boy
You screwed up,
confess.
I'll sell your
What the
fucking ass
fuck?
to a
In fact, he's still just basically jizzing about the fact that he confessed. Look at him.
Why are you threatening her?
Is this what you're trying to say, Mikon? As long as we can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon,
Damn it.
we can't assume that I'm the killer.
What do you
Oh my
say?
god, he was just
No
red
one else
herring.
can be the killer.
Yeah.
It has
So
to
we
be
have a
you.
fair amount of time left in this one. That's what I was mentioning earlier. So
I think with that, we're going to cut here and go to Long Haul Part 2.
long haul part 2.
Alright, guys.
Bye.